Hey folks, welcome back. Brad coming at you here with a little bit more info and a little more footage of what's going on out at Shooting Iron in Bethel Acres, Oklahoma, out west of Shawnee. Now, as you saw in the last video, in the initial one, just getting things kind of opened up and set up. There's a lot of open ground and there's a lot of things need to be put in place. Well, that's all starting to come together. First off, the rifle range, it is open, it is up and running. Now, this isn't a rifle range like you might be thinking about outdoors where there's a big old wide line, 1/4 mile wide, and 100 other assholes. Pardon my French. This is a small range, and it's designed for, few people to come out in a small group and do some serious work. As much work as they need to get done without having to deal with the issue of 50 other people wanting to constantly go down and put up targets and come back up and down range, and some RSO telling you got to stop your testing every 15 minutes. If you think that ain't a frustrating experience, holy shit, I won't even do it anymore. But this range is up and running. You have distances for 50-yard side in, 100-yard side in, and 200-yard zero. You can get your rifle where you want it, how you want it. All right? It's a damn good little range. Now, number two, out in the shooting steel area, David's been busier than a long-tailed cat in a room full of rocking chairs. He's moved in a lot of the steel that used to be out there. He's getting it repainted, reset. He's setting up some scenarios and some stations. He's moved a lot of stuff in there, got it all painted, most of it, and working on getting the rest of it painted. And if you've ever shot steel, you know how fun that is. And currently in the works, getting some barriers or partitions or walls on skids, like you'll see, that can be moved and emplaced without having to build an entire structure that's permanent and never changes. So that's going to be nice because you're going to be able to change the scenarios up. Getting ready to start getting some flyers out. We need to get some shooters back out there. If you've ever been connected to Shooting Iron, if you ever shot IPSC or IDPA out there, if you ever shot 3-gun out there, tell your friends to start thinking about this. We need to get these things going, okay? David's got a lot in the works. He's also setting up so that classes can be held. He's got a class coming this week. Basic handgun classes, concealed carry classes, for those of you that still want the permit. Lots of civilian grade classes. He has everything he needs in the way of certification to give anybody a class on anything, just about, including law enforcement. The man's been in it for 35 years of his life. He knows it, and he's damn sure pro and qualified. So if you've got a rifle, you need to check your final zero for hunting season. If you've got a rifle that you know it's zeroed, but you're having to switch to a different load because you couldn't get the one you've been able to get for the last 10 years, it's a good place to go do it. It's a good place to go do it. The paper target range on the north side, well, that thing's up and running. Hanging paper targets, shooting for score. And then, the neat thing about this, also has a running target, left to right, right to left. Yeah. How many ranges have you ever shot at that had a target that actually ran left to right or right to left? That's good practice on a close-in running deer, I guarantee you. That ought to be up and running within the next week. Things got a little delay on them because that last rainstorm that came in a couple weeks back put about 5 inches of rain on there, so had to wait for it to soak in and bleed off, but it's up and running right now. I'm going to post his number here in the video. Just give that number a call if you've got any interest at all in this. Give the man a call. If you've ever shot as a competitor out there, start talking to your friends. Let them know this place is going to come back. We're going to have some IPSC, running gun, 3-gun, cowboy shoots. It's coming back. It's going to happen. Paul Abel left a legacy, and he wanted it to carry on, and those of you that knew the man will understand. It's a great place. It's a fun place. It's a very safe place. So we're going to run out there. I got me a couple of toys here, and I'll grab a long one too. And we're gonna go out there, shoot a little footage, just let you get a look and see it. What's changed just in the last couple of weeks, and there's more to come. It's going to be an ever-changing deal for quite some time. It's going to reach a point where everything is set and everything in place, and it's going to be a fun old time out there again. And I've been missing it sorely, and I know there had to be other people that were. So anyway, check it out. Hope you enjoy the footage. Hope I get some good stuff. And like I said, I'm going to put that number in there. Put that number in your phone. Give it a call. Give him a call. David Abel. And I guarantee you, he'll get something done for you. He'll get something lined up. So, without any further ado, I'm going to grab some ammo and some my toys and get it loaded in the truck. Me and Dad's going to go bet the Lakers. See you out there. Bye.
Nothing like a little wind.
There you go. Well, you know, you don't want it to be too easy.
Oh no, we don't want that.
All right, I'm ready when you are.
All right, let's see what this thing will do. You got it?
Yep.
Safety would help.
Usually does.
Usually does.
One bullet width, low and right of absolute dead center in the red.
Try one more.
I don't know what kind of tweaking you could do on that, but
I think she's going to shoot about 2 inches high right now at 100. I want to take her down. That's where I want to tweak it at 100.
okay.
Because I know she's dead on at 50, but I just want to make sure she's not.
I was about to say 5/8 of an inch low at 50, and you ought to be dead on at 100.
Right. Call it.
Ready? 7/16 dead above your last shot.
I don't think I'm going to touch that. I think we'll leave it right where she's at on that. Let's take her over to 100 and see what she does.
Left or right target?
Oh, I'll take the left one, I guess. That's that 87 grain Sierra Game King.
Yeah.
Running 40 grains of 4895 powder.
Good.
Yep, not bad. All right, brother, call it.
Anytime. One bullet width, right of center line for up and down, or left and right, and literally one bullet width off the white line surrounding the red. So if you were going for center of the red,
I'm going dead center bullseye. She needs to come up a little, doesn't she?
well, if you're dead center bullseye, yeah, because right now it's literally, if you're wanting to set it up for any range from 50 to 200, yeah, probably another 1/2 inch, 3/4.
You got a penny in your pocket?
A what?
Penny?
Penny? One of them things they call a coin?
Yeah, a coin.
Shit, I got plastic, man.
Me too. Let me see if I got one in the truck.
Dad's probably got one. He likes them things.
I just need a dime, the bar dime for a minute.
But yeah, that bullet hole's literally sitting just off the top edge of the white line that surrounds the red.
Whoops. That's all right.
I'm gonna find a way to fix that shit.
Yeah, I got to put another tripod on it. So we want to go up. Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah.
How much? On 1/4-inch clicks.
Well, how high do you want it to be at 100?
I want to be dead on at 100.
Oh, well then you got to come down.
Okay, come down. How
Yeah.
far?
1/4-inch clicks?
Yeah.
3.
I knew it was shooting a little high.
Let me get set up here.
That's all right. That wind's not affecting us a whole lot.
Nah, there ain't hardly any wind. Down in here anyway. I think the wind's kind of going over us. Not too much down here.
Yeah.
All right, I'm set.
Fire in the hole.
You're at the absolute same altitude, but you're an inch over to the left, 1.25 inches maybe.
Okay. Let's put one more just to make sure.
Okay. Well, you're dead center for up and down and just a little left of center in the red now. So
Okay.
you basically went down into the red from your last shot.
So that first shot was a 12 o'clock position.
12:15. Then the second shot was 11. And then the third shot, you're just a couple bullet widths to the left of center in the red.
So does she need to come down, or are we all right where she's at?
Does she want to be dead on at 100?
Yeah.
I'd say fire one more shot. If it's in the red at that level, then yeah, she's fine for vertical. But it shows to be maintaining left.
So do we need to take it right?
Yeah, probably, maybe, but don't do it until we shoot this shot. I think you're there. You're just above the center of the red and just a touch right. And I think it's just an ammo issue right now. Ammo and barrel length.
Okay. So you think she's tight?
Huh?
Think she's tight? Okay.
Because that one's just a little to the right of the last one.
I've got a little crosswind down there. I can see it.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, but at what, 2,900, 3,000
It's
feet?
29, about 2,900. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That shouldn't matter much on it.
No.
And if it did,
I think it's close enough for her.
well, yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Her and her pink sling. I wouldn't be caught in the woods with this, but
Me neither.
But she likes that pink sling.
Changing up the focal point.
I really like Mueller optics. I've got 4 of these scopes.
You do?
Yes, sir.
You wanting that dead center too?
I know it's going to be low.
No, it ain't.
Really?
You've got a 3-shot group you can cover with a quarter, maybe a nickel, and it just needs to go 3/8 of an inch left and about a 1/2 inch down.
Okay. 4 clicks to an inch, so 2.
Yeah. Because it's sitting there, it shot that group just right there at 12:45, 1 o'clock, right out of the red.
We'll do the same thing I did.
Okay.
3-shot group.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep. Feel like you pulled that last one?
Maybe just a little.
Yeah, because it went, you've got your first 2 shots are in the red, about the same width apart as that first group was starting to work. And your third one went just out of the red into one of the other holes of the first group.
Really?
Yeah, but I think literally probably pulled it out of there.
Let me shoot one more.
Okay.
Look, like I said, I can feel a little wind down there.
That one went damn near right where your last one went.
How far are we from bullseye?
You got 2 in the bull.
Okay.
And they're, like I said, your first shot for your second string was dead center left and right, just in the top of the red. The second shot's about a 1/2 inch below it. sample bullet whipped off afterwards.
So pretty tight group.
Yeah, and the last two are right there. They're up in that other group, but I don't know if you're pulling those or if you just was a little bit different on the trigger or something.
I don't know.
Because they went right in there with each other. Tight as hell.
All right, let's try one more.
Okay.
I had those shots before sitting on about 8 power. Now I'm sitting on about 14.
Okay. You're still right there in that other group. Maybe you want to drop down. I don't know. That's up to you.
On a clock face, 12 o'clock. Being bullseye dead center of a clock face, where am I sitting?
12:05.
So she needs to come down
Yeah.
a little bit.
Yeah, now that you've got you're down to a dirty bore now.
Yeah. So what are we looking at? 4?
No.
Nowhere near that.
No, I'd maybe 2. Maybe. If that should move it a half an inch now, it'd put you right in the center of the bull. You're shooting one hell of a fine group, though.
Little rifle shoots pretty tight.
Oh yeah. Absolute dead center.
Dead center,
Absolute dead center.
bullseye, dead center.
You can't get no more dead.
Let's just leave it at that.
Tell you what, a guy could almost get by with wearing shorts today.
Yeah, it's a little bit warm.
All right, so like I said, hanging this bayonet V3 off the end of this barrel may or may not affect it. But being as how it's,
Right.
an inch thick at the skinny end, it may or may not. So we'll give it a try, see what they do. And just for the record, shot string number 6. Cold clean bore with a 180 grain Hornady ELD. All right, we set?
Yes, sir.
You even see a hole?
Nope. do not.
I guess it does affect.
Yes, sir, I do not.
Because there ought to be a hole, but like I say, with it hanging off the end of that, it's probably way low.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay, and I'll tell you where I think it's at. From what I can see, it's off the paper about 7 o'clock, right at the edge of the bottom of the paper.
yeah, that looks like it ought to be it. Like I said, this was just for chronographing anyway, but
I should have bet you.
well, I wouldn't have bet with a chronograph on the end of it. That first shot was 2,835 feet per second. And that's all I'm really here to do is find that out.
Right.
But watch that hole down there that you think is the hole
Yeah.
and see if it gets a companion. No, that's top of the red, isn't it?
That's right in the bullseye at the top of the red.
Yeah.
So were you just playing with me the first time?
No, that one was 2,903 feet per second.
A little different, isn't
A
it?
little different.
I know what it is. You're just trying to get me to bet you is what it is.
I wouldn't do that to you.
Definitely likes that load better. Same bullet or same round?
Yeah.
All right. Can you do it 3 times?
Probably.
Because that's in the same hole.
2,903.
That's in the same hole.
Yeah.
Put one more down there.
That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Put the same hole.
Yeah, especially hanging a bayonet off the end of the barrel, huh?
There you go. I like it. So close. I mean, they're like touching each other.
If that bayonet wasn't there, they'd all be in the same hole.
Yeah, that's a nice gun. I don't see anything wrong with that.
2,903. I think I got a pretty good finger on the trickle.
I think you've got it about where you want it. Now you pulled that one.
Yeah, I know. I just want to make sure I could.
Now you can put one between them.
Okay. 2,903.
Yep, I think you got your load down.
I damn sure got a damn fine adjustment on that powder.
That thing is all in the bullseye, every one of them.
Oh yeah. I think we get up there, we'll find a hole in that black just above it.
Yeah, you might.
You said you wanted it in between them?
Yeah, put it in between them. That'll do it. Yep, that'll do it. I'm impressed.
2906.
That's it. I like it. Man, that little rifle's accurate.
Oh man, I tell you.
Hell of a groove. Yeah, hell of a groove. What's the trigger sitting on that one at?
8 ounces. Want to shoot it?
Now,
No. No fucker come out here with a gun like that, ask me if I want to shoot it.
I might jinx it and it might not shoot right for you.
I don't think so.
Same hole. There's 3 rounds in the same hole, dead center bullseye.
That's about par for the course.
You can cover everything with all series of rounds. You can cover it with silver dollar.
Oh yeah.
With no trouble. And I'd
Probably
say 50 cent piece would probably be tighter.
Probably 50 cent piece.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I wouldn't change that powder charge. I think you gotta leave it right where she's at.
2906. Hell yeah. Across the board average, 2890. Hey,
And I think you got it.
when you can push a 180 grain bullet at 2900,
Yeah.
that's fine.
Yeah.
Just order.
That's a mighty fine little rifle.
And like I said, Dave, you got that thing hanging off the end of it. She can't do all she can do.
Yeah.
I guarantee you, if you didn't have that on there, sitting here with absolute 0 wind, you could shoot a 10-shot group that measured center to center .003 or 2
Yeah.
with this load.
I have no doubt of that.
It'll do it.
Oh yeah. That guy definitely builds a quality rifle, doesn't he?
Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
I'm very impressed.
He trues the action when he drills when he reams out the chamber. He reams it on his lathe to a tolerance no greater than .00001. You can't. It's a millionth. You can't get any straighter.
She's nice.
And you see it sitting. You were always looking down range, but if you see it, if you look at it when I'm shooting, I'm just barely touching the gun. It just sits there, you know. And that's what I built it to do, was just sit there and come out of the back seat, go on the hood or the ground, take the shot, go back in the truck.
She's nice. I'm glad I got to see that. That's pretty sweet.
I tell you what, I love the hell out of it. Alrighty. Like I said, that's an 8-ounce trigger. So. Okay. I'm shooting at the right target? Yeah.
My Christmas gift, right?
Don't let the gun go.
As long as we've been friends, that's my Christmas gift, right?
Only if you're getting me a Maserati. Right on top.
I'm seeing it. I see it where it's at. I like that load.
Nice load.
It is.
Halfway in the first hole.
That's where I wanted to put it. I like my new Christmas gift. Thank you.
I thought you ought to.
That's pretty sweet, Brad.
It is sweet.
Thanks for letting me shoot it.
Oh, no problem.
That's a dandy.
Yeah. I got a name her, but I ain't come up with a name yet.
Yeah, she's got to have something special.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'll tell you what, a little heavy to deer hunt with, but boy, is it accurate.
Well, it depends on how far from the truck you intend to go.
Yeah. Man, that scope's nice.
Yes, it is. a lot of people, some people on the forums are like, oh God, Viper vortex, look at that piece of shit.
We never heard anything bad.
We can take this scope off of here and get a hammer and beat it to shit and send it to Viper. They'll send me a new one for intentionally destroying their product.
Yeah.
Woo-woo. Yep.
Let's do one more, see if I can get a clean run.
Okay.
I hit that one.
Yep.
I hit it low.
Yep.
Time. Clear?
Here.
Let me go get some bullets.
Oh, okay. Cool.
What do you think, Dad?
I hit him, but I hit him low.
I saw that.
Do you feel lucky, punk?